Oh, that's right. Okay, you guys. Oh goodness, look. Let me send it to Kay. I sent it to the wrong thing. Let me send this to Casey. I mean to the Porch Church Network. You guys, I talk to you guys all the time, and I told Casey, I said, "Why am I nervous today? I mean, good grief, stepping out on faith." And thank you guys for just jumping on in here. It's amazing. Oh goodness. Yeah, I am. What am I doing? You guys, my mind is just all over the place. It is those. You guys are seeing me looking totally crazy. Okay. Okay, you guys, let me pop my head in here at Casey. Or he's coming out here. Oh, I got a bunch of people in. All right. How do I send it to the Porch Church Network?
No, you send it to my personal Facebook.
Yeah. I'm just.
No.
I'm live, and I've got.
Huh? I always use this one.
Okay. I thought I did.
Mm-mm. Okay.
All right, guys. Goodness gracious. Oh, thank you for being here, Rosie. Well, you know, I'm awful with Cheryl, regular name. Cheryl, I have not seen you in a hot minute. I've missed you. I mean, I have you on Facebook, so it's my fault. Hey, all right, let me join Porch Church Network. Oh, Craig, you guys, it's amazing. I will be sending out hopefully by Tuesday. Uh, Land Shark won the 300, and we're doing the random one for 400. And I don't like but like 20 something to get 500. And so it is amazing to me that it's going this quick. So when I hit the post office, I want to be able to take, and you know, Craig, if you win again, everybody's going to swear it's rigged. Hey, Peggy. Geanna. Did I miss anybody? See, Traci's good at this. And Myra and MawMaw. Who else is in here? My SIL. Let me see who else. Help me out, Casey. Oh, Hetty's in here.
Destiny, Val, Myra,
and Raven.
Ricardo.
Was Ricardo in here?
And that Ghost Pirate?
Yes. Yes, I see him. Hey, Moonstone Mamas. I know, isn't it exciting? And I was so nervous. And Casey said he's nervous every time he does these. And I'm like, no, in the mornings I'm never nervous. But you know, when you step out on faith, the devil make you nervous and twitchy, and just like I was a minute ago, looking crazy at the screen because I was looking at Facebook instead of you guys. And it's totally different not having my sidekick Traci sitting right here beside me. But this week we've had some long ones this week, and it's just I was just talking about you, Traci, but I have just wore Traci out. I have wore her out. But someone made the comment that they loved the fact because Traci said, "Well, I'm your cheerleader." Nope. I said we were both cheerleaders for the Lord. And so somebody said, "Uh-oh, wait." They said they like the cheerleaders for Christ. Eric, he wants the song. He wants a song, Traci. Eric, I'm going to have to sing that song because Traci's in the chat and not live. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here I go. Hello to Eric. Hello to you. Hello to Eric. Hello to you. I'm sorry. I'm not Traci. Can't nobody do it like Traci does. Oh my goodness. That was a great auction last night for sure for Michelle. And so I will, not only did she get the benefits of the hat I made, but she's getting the hat too because the person paid and then sent the hat to her. Oh, thank you, Eric. So I had somebody sing happy late birthday to me today. So I got sung to, I sung to you. All right now. Yeah, Traci's probably resting because it was kind of because Casey was gone helping Bougie Bear April all week. Casey, speak up and tell them what kind of week you had.
A very, very busy week.
Oh, and tell them what you were doing.
I was doing some very, very manly stuff. We're renovating her bus.
Dwayne, if he does it and he draws your name, they're going to say, wait a minute. They're going to say, no. Land Shark said that last time, and now Dwayne says it, and he wins. It's got to be real.
Well, see, that's why I didn't put MawMaw's name on there because I didn't want us to be accused of nepotism.
Well, I told MawMaw she could. But
MawMaw don't get gifts. We are the gift.
And look, if any of you guys want to come up here with me, Casey, I can get Casey to send the link. Yes, Xshydovex is MawMaw, Eric. Xshydovex is the one that walks up right there to me and thinks I'm supposed to see way out of my peripheral vision that she's shaking a cup at me for her coffee every morning. Oh, wait, it's snowing. It is snowing at the Pixie's house. That is crazy. And it is still summertime here. Of all times for me to, my eyes to want to act crazy. My allergies, and I cannot see hardly to read the, snowing on Raven too. What? Tell you what, who else is getting snowed on? Dwayne, are you getting snowed on right now? I'm waiting. Okay, yeah. Okay, Moonstone Mama. It's still hot here, and I'm in Alabama, and it's hot. Well, Traci, are you wrapped up real good? Oh, let me see. We have 15 so far on. No snow, just cold. Traci, I saw in Ollie's they have a weighted blanket, like a kind of a weighted thing you can put around you with your arms in it.
Like a weighted snuggie.
Yeah, and they have that at Ollie's, and I'm like, that would feel real good. Mama, that's what we get like ever so often, and they shut the roads down if we have just like a couple of snowflakes, and that was fine for me when I was working. If that snow hit that ground and didn't melt right away, I picked up the phone and I told them it was a snow day. Hi, Cricket. Oh, it is 80 degrees there, and she's doing yard work. And Cricket, I forget names now. Traci has that stuff written down. See, she's my right hand woman, not right hand man. Uh-oh. Well, I'm glad Tommy is talking about something awesome. Well, that's good. How do you do your yard work and listen to this too? And I hope you're in the drawing, Cricket. This is exciting to me because, yeah, Mama said 2 flakes and everyone runs to the grocery store for bread and milk. You better be, you guys, with MawMaw, she left off 10 bags of,
Cheetos.
Cheetos. Don't let her fool you. She ain't worried about the bread. She just says we need bread, so she gets Cheetos. Well, good. Good, Cricket. Uh-oh, I hear my husband in there. Hey, Monica. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm even more excited that I can't see it, what my numbers are, but we are close. We are knocking on the door of 500. So Myra, that's what do you call that, Casey? Generator.
Yeah, you just go to miniwebtool.com.
So I'm excited that we just need 20 something more and hit 500. So I told Casey I'm stepping out on faith. That's why I even put the 500 out there. And I really believe if I don't see it today, I'm going to wake up in the morning and I am going to see a little bit over 500 because, YouTube takes away some. Because there's a lot of people out there that don't have content, but they go watch YouTube all the time. Mini minywebtool.com is okay.
Yeah, for some reason it wouldn't let me post it.
Hi, Sergeant Sport. Greetings from my world. Where are you from? Hey, Matt, isn't it MT Picker? Aren't you Matt? Hi, Kim A. You guys probably look funny. I am like totally can't see. Oh, he lives in what's in May, Casey?
Massachusetts.
I'm not Taki. You know I can't say it. Mark. Thank you, MT. Mark. My son knows I can't say that state. Sergeant Sport. I can't say that state. It doesn't come out right. Aw, thank you, Eric. Well, you know, um, we just try to bring love and enjoyment through the week. And Traci, bless her heart, I don't see how she could even talk after Thursday when she sung to the raid we had and had to sing to 100. I don't know how many people she sung to in one breath. So yeah, I don't even see how she was able to talk Friday. Hi, Super Day 44. You guys, okay, you guys, I would have to give Super Day 44 a shout out. I just came from his channel earlier, and he was outside looked like he was having a good time out there. He just calls out everybody's name so fast. But him, and I had to shout out to him and Robbie, Bearfoot Adventures, and the Dragon. They are great channels. They want to see people succeed, and they have their rules. They do have their rules about what you say and can't say, and that's right, because thank you, Peggy, because you don't want YouTube to shut your account down because you're trying to help other people grow and to get their message out. So, Super Dave, this is my message. I'm a Christian woman, and me and my sidekick Traci, we put Friday. We were cheerleaders for the Lord, or cheerleaders for Christ. But we just do different things on different days, but we still try to get the message across that there are great channels out here that are positive and uplifting. Hey, Granny Josie, and that's the whole thing. I came across Nana's Treasures when he was really wanting to shut hers down, and I got in touch with her. I said, no, don't do that. You keep your channel. And I met Traci through YouTube, and she's my best friend other than my husband. But she's my best friend. And had I not, looked around on YouTube, I would not have met these wonderful people. And there's Ms. Beatown Hester. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right, you guys. I done got fidgety and Casey's not talking. I know. And see, Robbie says it's the Holy Spirit. He says bringing all of us together. So that's what on your channel earlier, I didn't say, I know we crazy. Dave, I didn't, really say I had a goal, but the more you were talking and the more you was calling everybody out, and I'm like, yeah, Why not? Why can't I go from 300 to 400 to 500 or 400 to 500 in less than a week? All things are possible with the Lord. I mean, all things are possible. Oh, yeah, you won't be able to hear me. You sure won't, Cricket, but I'm glad you jumped in. And you could always come back in later and see if you won and got in on the drawing. Good. You guys show love to each other. Sergeant, this is where I'm in the kitchen with mine. I am in the kitchen with mine. Spaceship Channel. You talking about Dwayne Mothership? Yeah, we do. I do wake up and like this. And Casey, yeah, goofy. Oh, you're jealous? No, I have a laptop, and it's almost seen its better days, but God's holding it together until I get what I call my blessing. But I was all nervous and everything, and Casey said he always is, and I'm like, really? I'm not, but everybody show everybody some love because everybody's here. Gave me the chance to show what my channel, and I call it the Lord's channel, and I wouldn't be here if it were not for my son. He has Reverend Casey and Porch Church Network. So I would not be live on YouTube had it not been for him. And Mothership Products telling me, get out of the the shadows. I don't know, Dwayne. I think let me find something to put in my hands to keep me occupied, so I don't have one of those things that you call a fidget. I'll just fidget with something else. Okay, I found something to fidget with. Yeah, you guys check each and everybody out, and also Granny Josie has a prayer channel, and it's is it Prayer Angels, Casey?
Yes, ma'am.
And I hope I don't know. I have it in my subs.
I can post the link.
Yes, please. That and Anthony's his Bible channel, and God's just opened up so many different avenues for me on YouTube and Facebook. I used to be on Facebook a lot. Now I'm on YouTube because after mine, usually we do Porch Church, and after Porch Church, I'm tired and might do a couple things, but then I just try to find people, different people on YouTube to pop in and support their channel. And just like last night, yesterday they just decided to do a benefit auction for someone in the community, and they threw that together so quick, and I didn't get to see the end or how it come out. I know, I remember. Thank you for coming. Thank you, MC Slots. So I don't know how that turned out last night, but I heard that it went into like 2 a.m. And that's great. I just hope. And MC Xshydovex is my mother-in-law. She's MawMaw. Hi, Izzy. Just met them today. Oh, Super Day, that's where I look. It has to be Mississippi or Tennessee or Alabama or Georgia. Really? See how God blesses when good people get together and they just do things? Wow. See, hey, Val, so that's a blessing. That's people coming together for somebody else, not for their benefit, but for somebody else's benefit, and that's okay in season Oklahoma. But I know in Oklahoma you don't talk like I do. Oh, Tracy, I fell asleep with it playing too. Oh, I can't. Uh, okay. Oh, I can't say that. Vishy TV. I believe you're a new one from today. Yes, I'm glad you're here. I am glad you are here. Thank you, Geanna, for welcoming them. And that is the thing we do during the week is I'm lucky that I have somebody beside me that sings. Everybody that comes in during the week gets sung to. They get a wonderful introduction by Traci, Nana living her. Tracy, write something down there. I've got her. Oh, thank you, Myra. Um, but yes, I have Tracy and my son Casey. Please, join show your love for the Porch Church Network. Show your love to everybody on this panel because without everybody that's showing up, um, that's one less person that can hear that God loves. Yes, Tracy is my No, you was a cheerleader in high school. So I got to be your co-cheerleader. But we are cheerleaders for Christ is what we said. Oh, no. You know, we, you know what? I done told her, Dwayne. I done told her I'm making me and her some pom poms. I sure am, Dwayne, because we're proud. We are proud and we are loud and not ashamed for our team. And the team is not my channel, but it's God's channel. And that is exactly what I told my husband. I said, I just have a feeling. I said, I just had this weird feeling. I said, thank you. Oh, Casey, do you see what Super Dave said? Oh, you just don't know, Super Dave. Thank you. Be bold. I am bold in the Lord because I told my husband, I said, you know what? I feel like something's going to happen. Something's just going to great. It's going to blow up. And, God's going to throw us out into this stream and do something wonderful and something great. And I told him, I said, you know what? I'm almost at 400. Now, that's what I told him a few days ago. I'm almost at 400. So I said, it's just when I, got to looking and I told Casey and I told my husband, I said, I think I'm going to see 500 today. I said, look at this. I said, just look at this. I know you will. I mean, all of you guys, and that's something too, Moonstone, is it doesn't matter if YouTube, you can watch people's videos and you can like it and you can sub to them, but then YouTube is like, oh, you guys ain't gonna do that. We're gonna take some of these back. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you. And I'm without him, I'm not this bold. Without him, I know I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have this wonderful family that's in this house because you guys have all stepped into the heartbeat of the heartbeat of what I call the Crawley home, which is the kitchen. This is the heartbeat. This is where every morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I come in here, we grab coffee, and we come on here and we just talk. We pray for one another. And right now, my friend Darlene, and I'll Darlene B. Most everybody knows her. A family member has stage 4 pancreatic cancer. So prayers go out. You guys, I know you're new to me, but say a prayer, send good. I got my shirt says goodbye. I don't know if you can see it. My shirt says goodbye. So I have my good vibe shirt on. So you guys send some love and just say the name Darlene B. That's all you have to do. God knows already. He knows already that he will have one of his own here in just a little while. And he'll be taking I'm sure a wonderful person home. But I just pray for the family members left behind for their sorrow. And I had a brother that passed away, let me see, about 4 years ago with pancreatic cancer. And it was stage 4 by the time they found it. But you know what? He's no longer suffering. And so, Darlene A, Darlene C, Darlene D. No, Dwayne, Darlene B. Darlene B. She asked for prayer for, I believe it's a cousin. Traci, if you're still in here, I think you saw it. But the more that we get to know each other and, we visit Facebook and we're on here, the more people can say, well, not all Facebook, YouTube's bad. You can find this channel or you can find that channel. And it's what I told somebody. I said, don't just think all YouTube's bad. You go out there and you see what speaks to your heart. Look, Dwayne, he doesn't want to be on camera. He has that right. He will send you a selfie. He'll send Casey. You'll have send Dwayne a selfie. I don't know. No. If I would have had to get in the car and found out where April lived, I would have got my son back. Yes, Josie, you see all the time on Facebook. Always prayer for somebody. Well, Banshee TV, I just had, how much have I grown, Casey? Oh my goodness. I had my 300 giveaway I have to mail out Tuesday because Monday I don't think the mail's running. So I just hit 300 in less than 28 days ago. I don't know. You just forget about the numbers and just go out there. Hi, Vanessa. Yes, he was on with her. Hi, Diana. So just, forget the numbers and, just have fun. And next thing you know, you'll be at another milestone. And that's why I feel blessed. I want to say shocked, but I shouldn't be because the message is for him. Dwayne, because of what the other man said about me being bold, that came straight from the Lord. Because The Lord already told me to be bold, and that's why I say I shouldn't be nervous right now, because that's not what He wants. He wants me to tell every new person that comes in here that's new, that God loves you and can do many things. And YouTube, God is using YouTube. And I don't know why people don't think God can't use social media, because He can. And He has. And He's let this old computer of mine, this laptop, hold it together. He has let this laptop hold it together. Yeah. And all right, man, where did you say you're from? Because I met so many people today from different parts of the world, and I want good, MawMaw. Thank you for showing the love to Diana. Yes, yes, you guys. I want to know, Banshee, where you're from. I know, Dwayne. I'm gonna get to the drawing. You guys, Mothership Products. I call him my boo, as in like a little ghosty, a little boo. He's my boo. He's loved. We adopted him into our family, and sometimes MawMaw keeps him in the corner, and I sometimes have to tell her, okay, it's time to let him out of the corner now. Oh, you can wait. Oh, but where, Banshee, are you from? Let me check and make sure that my chat's right. All right, son, how am I doing? Am I too fidgety?
Not really.
Vanessa, it's, the random drawing is going to be for my 400 subs, and I'm standing on faith, because if before we get off here, but I know it's going to be before in the morning, that I'll hit 5, and that would be the blessing for God, because to show that He's in control, to go from 3 to 400 and then 500 in less than 28 days, that just boggles my mind. It just boggles my mind. Um, that when I started, I told Casey, I said, well, what do you mean? What? They're just going to listen to me talk? And the first 5 people to ever come on my channel, I got excited, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have YouTube and these people just want to hear me talk. I don't know. Thank you, Diana. And so my intro video is, I think I had this shirt on, but you guys, I look back at that video and I laugh, and I'm like, oh goodness. But I keep it up. I keep it up. I was so nervous. Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know, Geanna. Ness, I'm glad. I'm glad, because I love you. Some of these people, you guys, that's new, they have been with us. I say us. They started with the Porch Church Network. My goodness. A year ago, Casey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you really started on YouTube with Porch Church Network. And that's something. Oh, you're in the Philippines. Well, I am so glad that you're here. Now, what I'm going to do, I need to stick little pins in my world atlas on my wall in the other room. And you guys, I also, just to let you know, Dwayne gave me my own little name for when I start forgetting things or I go around the world. No, I did not know, Vanessa. So yes, we'll put that on our Casey. Can you write that down? Because you know how
I'm
I am.
adding him now.
And that's what we do too if you're new here. Prayers, lots and lots of prayers go out. Prayers, Traci sings to people when she's hurting so bad. Darlene, I sent out prayers. Isn't it your cousin? I think it's your cousin. So we live in Alabama. See, Darlene, my husband asked me a question, and I had to answer him. He was looking at, I guess, my birthday wishes on Facebook, and he asked what that meant, and I said, I said, just these crazy people in the morning. Crazy people in the morning, I tell you what. But I love our crazy people. Hey, Swamp Picker. Look, Wayne done jumped up and said, get it going. He said he's already going to win. And the last person said that did win. And it looked kind of rigged. It did. What are you talking about, Mama? I done missed. Oh. Yeah, Casey didn't put her in the drawing, Dwayne. Yes. You guys are one of us. Once you've seen this kitchen, I tell everybody, gonna claim you on our taxes. I mean, my goodness, maybe this next tax season we'll get some money back. And they'll ask us now how did your child end up, well, how did your family end up in the Philippines? I said, well, I see them every day. And that's what counts. And that's what we love is for, have people come back. Okay. All right, son. I can't see any of it. So Casey's ready.
All right. So we are going to go ahead and do the 400 drawing. Everyone that commented on the video is in the list here. As you can see, there's quite a bit of you. And we've not picked a name. So we will go ahead and pick a random name. Congratulations, Raven.
Oh, Raven. Congratulations, Raven. Congratulations. That is great. Raven, if you will, excuse me, I don't know if you have, is Raven the one that Mama's always trying to find out her name?
I don't remember.
Raven, if you will get in touch with me by either Facebook or email. Oh, Mama says it don't matter. I can send it to her under the name of Raven. I don't have to have her real name. Mama's back there saying yes. Well, Raven, all I would need is you to get in touch with me and let me know what you want me to do for you. If you would like me to do you a special made jar, not I do the prayer jars, but if you want me to make you a special made candle, or whatever you want. You just let me know. So, Casey, what's the numbers look like? I think Casey ready to get back watching TV.
You are currently at 474.
What?
474.
Okay, still need 26. But you know what? I just have a feeling I'm going to wake up in the morning and they're going to be there. They're going to be there. Why wasn't you in the list? How was you going to win? Yes, if I get to 500, I'll do a pick a number 1 through something. You know what? I bet I would get that 500 if Darlene Buckland would let me. If she would come on live. Mm-hmm. How many people would want to see Darlene B live on camera? And quit shaking your head at me. I know she's shaking her head at me and looking crazy at the computer. And sassing me. See, I already know. And you're right,
I didn't
man.
volunteer for this.
Huh?
She's saying, I didn't volunteer for this.
Well, look.
Geanna, your name was in there.
Myra? That's not good. Look, we can pray for you. You got to do something, get that down. No, Vanessa, look, I can't be crying because then I sure enough can't see the chat. If I start crying, I can't see the chat. Don't do me like Dwayne did, make me cry. But you know, I get up, and even on mornings that I feel like I can't get up, Traci gets up. Traci will get up, and she will go live under her channel, and she will just sing and carry on what we do. But oh yeah, that's right. I got way off, Dwayne. Yeah, Dwayne gave me. He says I have a 3-legged hamster that runs around in my head, and that it falls off the little spinny thing that it's on, and so I named that hamster. That hamster's name is Pat, as in Pat Bees. So I gave my hamster a name. You know, Peggy, which is Nana's Treasures, you guys, and most of these women, a lot of these women, they do jewelry. They sell jewelry. They come on all the time, and that's what they do. They're on to sell their jewelry. And, you know, Vanessa and Peggy and Geanna and Mothership Products, he sells his jewelry, and he loves his jewelry. I'm gonna tell you, that man knows what a druzy is. I couldn't tell. I don't know what druzy looks like. Dwayne can tell you what druzy is. Sure can.
I know what a floozy looks like.
Behave. Porch Church Network. Well, baby,
What?
we did our 400 drawing.
All right, now win.
No, family couldn't be in it. And from that other room, you see, Dwayne knows his jewelry. See, even Vanessa said it. No, you guys, I'm glad you cannot hear from that bedroom. I'm glad that door shut because he's playing football right now. He has football on, and I'm just glad that he came here. And Geanna, I know you got a house full of folks, but if you want to jump up here with me, because I know Casey, he really want to be up here. And
I'm about to jump off.
I'm trying to look pitiful. Well, look, all right. We did the 400, and I am going to stay on till 5 o'clock. I'm going to stay on till 5 because I believe that Dwayne has an auction tonight. Dwayne, if you can drop that link, and also let me do this. All right. My friend Ghost Pirate he does his auctions. He's a reseller, and he really needs his support. So there's his link, and he's trying to grow. And then I have others. Oh my gosh, I have such a long list of. All right, Nana, Peggy, I hope you feel good. That you get you some rest. Geanna, I can hear you singing. I can hear you singing that. But we have wonderful channels that come in.
I went ahead and paid daily.
Traci said, "Hey, Keelan."
Hey.
I'm sorry. The meat's still not thawed out. I was supposed to cook supper. Aren't you having a auction tonight, Dwayne? If you are, drop the link. Or anybody else, drop the link to it. Because I can't pull up Facebook. I can't pull up nothing else when I'm on StreamYard because it acts really, really crazy. Is this what it feels like when you guys are doing your jewelry? It feels strange. Yes, I'll tell them. I'll tell them what you said. Oh, I don't know what we're gonna have because they can't have frozen. I can't do hamburger steaks with frozen meat. Diane, thank you. I did, and I got it cut. Diana, I went and had it cut off. Well, layered up. It well, good. That would be good. A real good thing to do. Get them involved. Hi, Zero, the Infinite. We just had the drawing from a random, can't think of a random thing on the computer that picks the names that signed up for the 400 giveaway. But, now I don't like the 20-something to be at 500. And, I'm stepping out on faith that, thank you, random generator. Thank you. Got to help that three-legged hamster up here. But yeah, it would be so wonderful to hit 500 and then, in the same time and just pick a person, tell them pick a number between whatever. Thank you. Diana, you see me rocking because I'm up here by myself. You see that. Yeah. Hey, get back on the wheel. Get back on that wheel. So If you guys know anybody, tell them, jump over, show the love, show the support, and I threw your link out there again, Ghost Pirate. I sure did. Yes, send the link. Oh, you want me to send? You want me to send a link to you? I done sent you a link, didn't I? Okay. You can come on with me. Let me see. Yeah, Ghost Pirate. He is steady trying, to get his 1,000. And Vanessa, thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I still, I love you as much as I ever have. Very much. Let's see. Okay. So, okay, Dwayne. Bye, Vanessa. Thank you, Diana. There's my little redheaded brother.
I figured I'd come help get Pat back on his wheel.
Look how beautiful. You trying to get the Pat back on the wheel?
Yep. How are you doing?
Help Ricardo Ghost Pirate out. He does auctions just about every day, and a lot of people, that's their livelihood, is doing their auctions, and that's their everyday job. And this, you guys, is my boo.
So, I'm still upset that I didn't get drawn. So I may not stick around too long because, geez.
Did you put your name in? Did you put your name in?
I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, let's see. Who's about? Vanessa's leaving. That's why I came in. That's what she's saying. So. Yeah, I'm not doing an auction tonight. I've got Heather's brother's birthday party. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's, you guys. It is my grandson's birthday today. My grandson turned 15 today.
Oh my goodness.
And he hasn't returned my Snapchat. You know how these age group now. You have to Snapchat them, and he don't even do Facebook now. Now it's got to be Snapchat.
Jeez.
But
Reagan did, Willow. She's the one that got drawn. So she's the big winner today. Well, we're all the winner because Darlene's here, but she's the winner of Darlene's stuff.
Yes. And so, I said it will be amazing. It's still going to be amazing because, like I said, I wake up one morning. One night I went to bed and I was in the 200s, and I woke up and it was over 300. And I'm like, what? In one night, I wake up and I was like 30 up, the next, and I'm like, what? Really? So
you never know who you're going to touch. That's the thing that I've learned through YouTube is you never know who's watching and what they're going to take from whatever you're saying or doing. It may just be that one word that you say that person needed to hear.
Well, I tell you what, when when Dave said what he said about being bold, that is something that I keep being reminded of, that God wants me to hold this head up and not slink back in the shadows like I used to be. A lot's happened, and Dwayne has seen many transformations, I believe, in me over the past year. And, it's because of people, like Dwayne, people that support you as an individual, that will send out a message and just say, hey, how are you doing? Or, hey, how's Dwayne? That's what he asked me during the whole time I had my shoulder surgery. I wasn't even doing live videos then. That's weird. I think I was, but I think my first live video was in April. So
yeah, I think you were just on the Porch Church, sitting in the back with your hand and arm in a, well, you were supposed to sit with an arm in a sling, but you weren't doing that so much like you're supposed to.
Wow.
So crap about that.
So wow, that's amazing, because in 6 months, God has brought me from like my first video to right at 500's doorstep, and that's for His glory. I'm not, I don't sell anything. Well, I did last night. For the auction, I sold a hat, and I'm not talking about like doing sales. Like a lot of people have to get out there, and they have to do their sales and their auctions and stuff. I am one that can not get in a hurry with what I'm working on, and so I will tell people, I said, there's nothing, I just sell Jesus, I just sell what God wants, and that He wants me to be bold, and He wanted me to come on today, I guess, and kind of be by myself to start with and say, girl, you just better go on up, step right on up there, step right on up there and do what you're supposed to do. And what I'm supposed to do is let people know that there is love out there. And it doesn't have to be judgmental, because you say I love God does not mean that you're going to be judged. Love doesn't judge. That's a whole different, that's completely backwards. Love doesn't judge. Love just is. And when I light up, well, I don't light up now for everybody like I do for Keegan, but I'm excited every time somebody comes on. And it's just the fact that you guys jump on in the mornings, or Dwayne will be on his way to work, or Dwayne came on during his long vacation, and it was wonderful that he come and hung out with me, and he came and hung out with me now.
Well, like I said, we all hang out with you, whether you know it or not. Even if we're not chatting, there's, if you look right now, we have 21 people watching you right now, and you don't know who that is.
And it's so weird. I had not even looked up there at that number until you said that. Yeah. And, that's kind of how we're supposed to live our life. We're supposed to live our life that you never know who you're going to touch or who you're going to hurt with your words. So we're supposed to live our life every day like we're in front of the camera like now, and you don't know who's in that background listening to what you're saying or your actions. But I promise you this, if you one day, there's Matt Kimball. Hey Matt. Oh yes, you're blue. I made you blue. And you guys, Matt Kimball If you don't know him, get to know him. Wonderful. I want to see his driver's license because Dwayne, I swear he can't be in his 40s. He looks like a kid. He's an artist. He's an artist. He does, we call it Bob Ross style, which I watched that and I loved it when he paints. He does designs for gaming systems, like the visual art kind of stuff. He does all of that. Now, I'm like MawMaw. It's over my head seeing the technical part. But to sit there and watch him paint with the paintbrush just is amazing. And, you know, that's what's happened. That's what's happened in my life. And I tell people that are really wanting to, just if you want to be in to have a family base, go out there and meet the Matts of the world, you know, the artists. Don't, you know, meet these people that's RVing if you have time to, you know, meet them. And great people, you know, and I met some wonderful, great people on Bearfoot Adventures channel. And in fact, I'm trying to think of their name. They come in just about every morning. And right now I can't grab the name. But, you know, and it's not just them. I have met a lot of people. Oh, there's Force Speed.
Yeah.
Oh, Force Speed has a brother named 5 Speed. And I love his cousin and his cousin's wife, Mystic and Mystique. They are beautiful, wonderful people. And I've met people, Styling by Pat. She's in Singapore. I've met people in Wales. You know, there's people, we had Dusty Blonde. Her husband is Snobby.
Scrap picker.
Yes. And when she came on with us, I was so blown away. She is such a wonderful, sweet spirit.
Yeah, she really is. She was very nice.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, and beautiful. I mean, you know, beautiful with that accent. I mean, oh my gosh. I love to hear her talk. But then I was able in my last giveaway to use the music from it's not Mystic Days, it is Hazy Days. He writes his own music, and oh my gosh, he is so good. And I asked him, Jimmy C said, you need to go to his channel. So I did and saw his music. And, you know, he just does it in his house. And he has his setup, you know, and it's amazing. So I have met amazing different types of people. And you might not always, you know, it might not always be that you need to be on their panel as a woman, as a Christian woman. But do you know what? I found out that if they invite you up, they will treat you with respect. These, you know, and then I ease back out. I tell them, thank you. Thank you for having me up on the panel. And I'm going to let you guys get back to your man cave. And then, you know, I step on out because that's their channel and they are being who they are. And hey, that's okay. That is a-okay. You know, but I'm, you know, there's some great people that has a potty mouth. Great people.
That's me.
Well, when the football game's on, I sure couldn't be in that other room. There's no way. There's no way. But because Kevin gets excited and he gets very upset when it comes to the ball game. But what I'm saying is that don't limit yourself. And I told Ricardo that. Don't limit yourself. Branch out. You know, I'm stuck in this house most of the time. I had to go to the doctor on my birthday. And poor Kevin had to ride back home with me being a snotty mess crying. I don't know why now it's bothering me when I go to the doctor, but I'm tired of doctors, you guys. I'm just tired. But
Yeah,
well,
we're all working on that, Matt. We're all working on our filter.
well,
You know,
I hadn't heard nothing ugly, Matt. You know, watching.
he's working on his filter better than most. Then
Now I do have to say, Dwayne, that time that you were thrown into having to do an auction out of the blue on your own, and you were dropping stuff coming and going.
which one?
Which one? It's been a little while. I think it's about
When
one
I
of
did an auction and I did my own stuff.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
And,
pretty quick.
and yeah, and it was thrown at you, and I'm like, oh goodness. And you were dropping stuff, and you were dropping stuff as like language, and I was like, oh bless
Oh
you.
yeah, you know. But language doesn't make the person. So
No, it don't. No, it don't. Because goodness gracious, and you know Casey, Reverend Casey will tell you himself. He knows. Oh, you're going to work. Thank you, Swamp Picker.
he's leaving work. He gets to come home now.
Oh, you know, I hadn't got to tell you guys, all you Swamp Picker, Land Shark, he's stuck with me because I'm his mother-in-law now, but a lot of the gentlemen that come on in the mornings, I'm like, wow. And you know, and they'll stay a while. And that really, I thank God that he had me to do this, that I guess that I finished the portrait of me as that little girl that was shut away, that was made to feel like I was not worthy and that I had nothing to contribute to the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I pushed through that. And for some reason, the more I pushed through that, the more bolder that I got. And God still is telling me to be bold. And you, if you haven't came out on to come in front of the camera like this, to have God tell you, get out there and just be bold. That's why every time I go in somebody's, when I first step in their door to their feet, I give a thumbs up. Because you know what? It doesn't matter if their content's not for me. I give that thumbs up and I'll come back out because they're doing their thing. To put yourself out there in front of the camera and to let that be your thing on YouTube, thumbs up. You know, it's, you know, you really.
It takes a lot. I mean, a lot of the people that are on YouTube I would never have said ever that I would be on a camera doing anything. It's just not my normal personality. But, you know, like you said, to step out and just put yourself out there, it takes a lot for some people. I mean, there's some people that, you know, that started their YouTube and they wouldn't show their face. And then, you know, 6 months later, now they're starting to show their face a little bit. And then a little bit later, now they're out there. So,
Now, shut up. Go ahead and say
yeah.
it.
No, not necessarily you. I'm just saying there was some, you know, like, okay, for example, Bargain Shopping Carol. Okay, when Carol started, she would always do her videos and you would never see her. And then I don't remember, somebody had said, you know, I don't know if I believe that you're real or you're, you know, and then so finally she, you know, put herself in front of the camera and now, you know, she's more comfortable in front of the camera. So, and a lot of things, this is scary for them, you know, coming on camera and realizing that, you know, you could potentially be talking to 1 million people, over the life of this video. That can be daunting for some people.
What amazes me sometimes, because I did go and look through the analytics and stuff like that. I'm not technical, but I have. And I come across one thing. It said that something had 500 or 600 views. And I'm like, what in the world could have gotten that many views? And it was way back when I first started, and I talked about little me, of how I was going to do the break out of my shell and paint a self-portrait called Little Me. That right there has gotten that many views since.
Well, and you don't know what that has helped somebody. Just hearing your story, knowing that they're not alone in their story. You may have helped 400 of those people. You don't know.
There was some reason they stopped on, there. I don't know. And sometimes when I'm trying to keep up with, you guys better keep that blood sugar under control.
Myra, I'm diabetic too. You need to do something about that.
Yeah, MawMaw,
475 is way, way too high. Yeah, you should be between 100 and 130, depending on if you've eaten or, what part of the day. 475 is dangerous.
But, I've shared some stuff before, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I shared that. And one time it was with, I had finished, I was about to shut down, and then, Kimmy and Destinie come on. I'm like, well, okay. And somehow we got sitting there just talking, and I lost track of anything but sharing with them. Like I was sitting there in the room, just the three of us, but I was looking down. I was that uncomfortable of what I was talking about. And at the end, I'm like, oh my gosh, when it was over and everything, I had told them when I shut it down, I was still on with the two of them. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. Maybe I shouldn't have said it. And they said, did you not see the comments? I said, no. And they said, go back. Even if you don't want to hear yourself, go back and read the comments to see how you affected the women and the things that they said.
Yeah.
And I did that.
Yeah, Heather, we were talking one day with somebody, with Rebecca, and I said that Heather was bipolar, and a few people were like, "Did you just say that out loud?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah. So we're not teasing anybody. We're not. Nobody can. She can't hide it. So." And Heather went on a couple of times and shared her story with a couple of people, and she got a lot of feedback on that she realized, that people realized things about themselves based on what Heather had said, and she was really shocked. In fact, the hosts, a couple of them got some very lengthy emails, just thanking them for having Heather on, because it touched them in a way that, nobody else had done it. And she actually got an email from a lady in Canada saying, thanking her, saying, I have never been able to talk to my son about being bipolar, and I've never been able to understand, what bipolar feels like, or, what it is on the inside. But after listening to Heather talk about it, it gave her more of a way to talk to her son than any doctor ever had. And it was just like, holy cow, and again, it was just sharing, what we take for granted, what we deal with every day, but not knowing that there are people out there that don't know about that stuff and don't know how to deal with it, or don't have the information that we somehow have gotten. So it's pretty impressive.
Yeah. I mean, I was so upset the day that that doctor said what he did, and I come home and I'm like, well, no, and I just opened up and I got on YouTube, and I was a snotty crying mess, of saying that, how could he say that? He doesn't understand, that he was talking to a suicidal person, and you guys see me every day, and I'm happy and joy. Yes, I am. I have the joy of the Lord in me, but I also, I'm not one dimensional, and I can't help the thoughts that come in my head. We're all made different chemically. And I had a brother commit suicide 2 years ago, a nephew. And with the nephew, I'd hear some comments that would be said don't go to a funeral of somebody committed suicide and be talking off to the side. Oh, they were this or they were that for doing that. No, they were not weak. They were tired.
Yeah.
They were tired. So the way I explained it to my sisters, my oldest sister, the one, it wasn't her son. But I told her, I said, I can't explain that feeling. It's like explaining to a blind person what green looks like. Mm-hmm. I can't help how I feel sometimes when things in my head feels like it's just too much.
Oh yeah. And I understand. Yeah. Again, you can't explain it. But putting it out there and saying how you're feeling at the time can give, somebody some relief and explain it.
And I left that feed up, and I really thought, well, should I take it down? But I'm gonna tell you, I had somebody tell me that they had their husband watch it.
Yeah.
And
because is that the YouTube that people see are very small snippets of our lives. I'm not this person all the time. The people that what people see and hear and see in the chat. That's the snippet of my life that I let you guys see. But there's much more to all of us on YouTube than what people see. Right, Derek?
Hey, what's up, Dwayne? And you're so true about that, bud. Thank you very much for everything you guys did last night. That was amazing.
Oh, sure. No, well, thank you. You guys put it together.
I heard it went on until 2:00 in the morning.
No, we ended about 11:15, and then Donatello was on until 1:00, and then we all followed each other. We went to Traci and Tommy's after that.
Right.
But everybody, the whole time, it was all talking about the auction.
Though. Yeah. The final amount was what? I believe Destiny said it last night was 1,068, but that was just the auction items, not any of the direct donations to Michelle.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. And a lot of the stuff, it was weird because, I know your hat went to Michelle. My cars are still here. They Steve and Steph just said, race them and do what you got to do, and I'll send the money to.
Now, the email I got from you with the address, that was the address I'll send the hat to. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
But I sent the money to Michelle.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's what was good the way you guys did it, because it was like send the money right away.
Mm-hmm. So a lot of times everybody did free shipping. Certain people didn't do free shipping. So what we did was send it to us, and then we split the shipping goes. But that was 2 seconds. It was, I don't know if I haven't talked to Destiny, but I think everything came through. So that was.
I know that the guy that bought my stuff paid this morning because he contacted me to get her Michelle's PayPal. And I asked Destiny, and we got that taken care of. So he paid for the items that I put up. So.
Oh wow, Carol paid. I mean, it hit right away. I pulled up my email address, and bam, she just sent it right away. And I mean, I was just awestruck at how it went real fast as far as.
Well, that's what we try. We try to have it where we weren't on for 5 minutes or 10 minutes on one product. We wanted to, because we had so many people lined up. Mm-hmm. So
Thank
and
you,
then,
Moonstone Mama. Thank you so much for coming in and showing me some support tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, Dwayne wasn't even on my list, and then all of a sudden, Tracy's.
I wasn't even planning on doing anything, and then I thought, I got some stuff downstairs. Let me go downstairs, and then so that's when I hit up Traci and I said, "Hey, I got something. Can I come on? You got a spot for me?" So
He said I can't go tomorrow.
And bless his heart, Kevin was wanting to go. He said, well, let me see what I can add. I said, well, baby, I have this, and that way I could just do this, and I already know what it weighs. We're going to do free shipping, and I can just get that off. And I said, that's our way of helping. I said, we didn't have money to send, and, I wish I could did, but all I could do was send my talent. I can't.
Well, that's it. And then that's why we did it that way because, I mean, I don't have a ton of money, but I at least something that I can make and and Steve and Steph, I've known them since they had 1,000 subscribers. So still and the funniest part
when they first got their channel going,
right,
forever ago.
How many do they have now?
Over 154,000.
Wow.
They're great people, though. Steve and Steph are amazing. Steph was in somebody's lady's pantry trying to talk to us about the auction because we was at a party.
She was in the pantry, hiding in the pantry because the bathroom was taken.
Oh my gosh, I missed that.
But that's how much they respect us too. So But,
Well,
That's fine.
well, you guys, he has been with me for a long time too.
By like 6.
How long have you been with me, Derek? Almost not long from when I first started.
no, I think you had 30 subs at the time. Yep.
And I'm just shy of 500 now. And it's like, really?
Mm-hmm. That's it. But that's what happens. You get spurts. Like last night, I received 20 new subs from last night.
Wow.
And I was like, cool.
Absolutely. That's how it works. You get in somebody's, hey, come check this out. We're watching this, and you'll get a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
what's crazy that there's 500 people that want to listen to you, Darlene. I mean, really? Are you serious?
Well, Robbie, Save Robbie, he did a raid on the Porch Church Network, and that got Casey over 200 and something. I mean, it pushed him over. And then on my birthday, he asked the dragon, he said, do a birthday raid if you're live. So he did a raid on me on my birthday, and I think the day after, but then Friday, I couldn't believe there was no raid. It was just, there was 300 and something views, and I'm like, oh my goodness. But usually that day brings in, really, a lot of people like to see, okay, what kind of hats are they going to have on today? And it's fun. It's Friday. It's the end of the week for the hardworking people. Yeah.
So.
Yep. It's just having fun, hanging out with people.
That's it. That's what it is.
Or you hang out and fall asleep, and and I said,
all right.
You're never gonna live that down, right, Derek?
Well, the funny part about it was like not even 3 hours later, I get a PM and it's Jordan going, there's only one person that can fall asleep on YouTube.
Right.
Hey, Jennifer. Yeah, but my thing is, I didn't know that these people watch me. So they had to be watching me to know that you fell asleep on the couch.
No, what it is they probably weren't watching you, but somebody was in the chat, went to them and say, hey, you know what? This happened.
Well, look, if I need God to bless me by you falling asleep on the couch for the word to get out, go ahead, grab your blanket, take you a nap for a couple of hours, and we're going to make this work.
That's it.
But you guys,
sleeping all day anyway.
Oh, okay. See.
I had to get up because I had to go. We're doing Kyle has a physics project that we have to do a mousetrap car. So we have to make a thing go 50 feet. So
See, Matt's got a good point.
I did that.
yeah.
He said he has seen a lot of channels focused on just growth overall, and then it starts to feel like work. You see, Matt.
Mhm.
He said just hang out and have fun, and growth will happen, and the people involved will be more involved.
Yep, exactly.
You're right, and that's why I told somebody. I said, "Look, I'm a little channel. I know you want to grow." I said, "But come and hang out some." And I said, there's new people coming to my channel. And you come hang out some, then they'll check your channel out. I mean, a lot of times people will go to channels that have 100,000 or so and want to grow,
Right.
But little channels are growing. Little channels, they take it easy and they enjoy the people. I want to know. Look, I'm not good at names, but real names. But I enjoy that. I enjoy that when I set up my channel, like on, say on a Sunday night, I'm in bed and I set up my channel for the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I set it up on StreamYard.
Yep.
And then I go back into YouTube and I start, fiddling with stuff. But do you know, by the time I will go open up YouTube to edit something, I'll have a message from 4-speed or 5-speed, say the brother saying, "I have to work in the morning. I just wanted to say that I love what you do." In the chat part, and I'm like, well, oh my goodness, really? So that's what it's about, to touch somebody and let them know that, hey, you're appreciated just for who you are.
Absolutely. Now, so for my channel, I never worried about growth. I never really. I mean, I couldn't tell you. I'd have to go look and see where I'm at on numbers. I have no idea. So somewhere around 2,000, but I never really cared because that doesn't matter to me. It's more quality. I want quality people. I don't need 10,000 people that don't know me. I'd rather have 100 that really like me.
Well, that's it. And what happened was I
can't say it, neither could Traci, but Miss Kitchen, yes.
Parvathi's Kitchen.
Who, what?
Parvathi's Kitchen.
Thank you.
But it's like Dwayne's been on longer than us, so he didn't have to worry because he was already past 1,000 when they made that new rule. So now that's what everybody's forcing to go to, so they can go live again. So
live on their phone and such.
Yeah.
And Traci's having a rough day today, she said.
Well, dang it, Traci, knock it off. Put your makeup on, put your hat on, and have a good day.
It's cold, and she hung in here with me for 2 days. For 2 days straight. Well, the whole week. The whole week were long hours. And I had to have a shot on my birthday because my back was all out of whack. But Traci, you guys, I love my Traci. And yes, we're going to have our pom-poms. And I got that in work. I didn't know it.
Well, it's like I said, I was going to get stuff for Kyle so we can do this project, and I went to Savers and I found him.
What in the world? Oh my God! That is
Darth Vader M&M.
Yeah. And then in the same bag, a vintage speeder bike from 1984 in the same package. It's like crazy.
That is.
So how are you doing that, NASCAR?
Hi, Aaron.
What's that?
The way we did it, just so you know, we took CDs.
Yep.
As the wheels.
That's right. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because they're so thin, and we had a long ruler. I think we used a long ruler hooked to that mousetrap so that it was nice and slow.
Yeah.
You guys see what Aaron said? Aaron Marcus said he had rather have 100 good friends than 1,000 subs.
Exactly.
But like you said, also that YouTube forced small creators to care about the numbers, at least until you get to 1,000.
Right.
You know, once you get to 1,000, then there's no, no pressure after that. Because I mean, it used to be that you had to get to 1,000 to get monetized, right? And you still do. But honestly, you don't make money on YouTube until you get to like Steve and Steph's size.
Right.
Then they make a ton of money off of it. But between 1,000 and 100,000, there's not money out there. I mean, really, if you're thinking you're going to make a ton of money, you're not.
That's why I'm not worried. I was just happy to get to 1,000. We did it. I could thank everybody who helped, and it's just to the point where, all right, drama needs to stop, and we just need to enjoy doing what we need to do. And
exactly right.
So,
and that's why we say, what profit the man to win the world and lose his soul? You can't do things and forget who you are. And like, Derek, you're still Derek, but a lot of, some people will get so caught up, they'll lose friends, they lose sight of who they are. And when I get a phone call from Tommy saying, when I took the time off, that hopefully he doesn't commit suicide, I'm like, what? Tommy was sitting in the bins in Appleton. He's like, Derek, are you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. What's the matter? He goes, I'm getting PMs saying that you're going to try to commit suicide. I'm like, yeah, okay.
But you never know. And it's nice that you have that network of friends that are checking up on you.
Right.
I mean, they may have heard some weird rumor.
Right.
But,
No, I was in bed one night, and MawMaw's hollering through the rooms.
Yeah.
Darlene, I said, what? Have you heard from Derek? I said, why would I? And she said, well, he's supposed to be doing the auction, and he ain't there. I'm like, well, I got it. I said, well, somebody tried to call him. Well, he's not responding. So wifey had done added me on Facebook. So here I send her a message, and I have to scare her at work, wondering what's wrong with Derek. And I said, you guys don't do me like that again.
Can I cash a check?
But what if, what if something?
Well, and you said it, just by people checking on MawMaw, it saved her life, because she was not where she was supposed to be.
Right.
If you go to Citizens where we go and you don't have an account, they're going to give you.
Yeah, I mean, MawMaw has gone unresponsive.
And they're not open until
with her people.
Monday being the holiday.
And they called us on the phone because they had the home phone number, and the woman said, "Go, Fran's not responding." I'm like, "What?" I said, "Keaton, go check on Mama." And we had to take her to the ER. She would have died.
I mean, it's just great that people check up on people.
That's it. But it's kind of funny because I don't know what was going on. Was I with Joe or something like that day?
I think that day Mom and Dad were here and you were cleaning.
Oh, that was the day I was getting.
You were in
I was in timeout. Yeah, I was in timeout.
I get put in the corner all the time, so it's not quite like that.
MawMaw does. So, wait, Tommy said that Derek is his friend, and a funny voice laugh, right, Derek?
Yep.
I'll never forget the first time Tommy come on live. Tommy said, "Well, I won't come on unless Derek sings to me."
That was funny that day.
Oh yeah, and that whole feed, I did have to can that whole feed because that was
the day where you got all those trolls.
Yeah. But anyway, I said, Derek, I want him to come on. So Derek had to sing to him.
And everybody was like, "Wow, that was creepy."
He didn't ask for him to sing to him anymore, I don't think.
Well, like I said, me and Tommy are like brothers from another mother. So we're so there's a lot of things that he does and I do, and we get along a lot. And then when you and I were talking that day, Dwayne, that you were in my chat, but I didn't know that your history with the military and everything too. So that was totally awesome. You know?
Oh yeah, for sure. Damn squid.
Thank you for your service.
Hey, that's my son. There you go.
Well,
Well, you know, I'm glad that Destinie's speaking out, and I enjoyed when she had me come on. What day was it, Destinie? Because that was a long day for me. But she had me. You know, she said, "Hey, do you want to come on with me?" And it was us talking about mental health. So if anybody is still on, and you do not know the Shamrock Pixie, I want you to show love to everybody, but Destinie speaks out on some issues as well. And like you said, people couldn't believe that that you actually said, "Oh, like my wife is bipolar." It shouldn't be. It should, you know, stuff like that shouldn't be a bad thing to talk about.
Right.
And
I think with Destinie making the switch from being a reseller, which she really isn't, she helps Tommy and really putting it to her own channel and letting people understand her. I think that's why she's at 500 now. I mean, that was an amazing jump. I mean,
sure.
Because when you can finally look and say it, it's no longer something that's going to haunt you.
Right.
It's like, big deal. What? Somebody going to come on and say, "But you know, Darlene's crazy now. She does, you know." No, it's not crazy. You know, we all suffer something. I told Casey gave me a hug. I think it was today or yesterday.
I got crazy last night.
You did, or Derek did?
no, she went crazy last night.
Oh, girl.
No, because I had worked a double last night. I came home and Derek was doing the auction. I had the TV going. The kids were on their phones, and I just went stop because it was overstimulating for me, and I was like, I gotta go. I was like, oh my God, it was awful.
I remember those days.
Mm-hmm.
Casey hugged me, and I said, "Baby, I'm sorry you got crazy, Mother." He said, "Mom, I wouldn't want another." And I said,
Well, like she has a choice. Oh.
I mean, look, it helped me understand. It helped me understand him. You know, so
for sure. For sure.
it does. It does.
We're all sharing this big old hunk of rock. You know, we all have similar problems, whether we know it or not. Being able to share it with people and have them understand and share things that they've done that have helped them.
Right.
It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
One of my thumbnails that I still think is funny is the squirrel with his arms up in the air, and he says, "Hey, we're all crazy here. It's not a competition or something like that." And
I'm trying to send you there's a video out that a kid did for her history class, and it's the Battle of New Orleans. And she made this whole, it's all photo clipped and everything. And she's got a squirrel with a military helmet on with a bazooka in his arms.
Nice.
It's like, you got to see the video. The video is great. And it's like, oh, man. And then remember how he talks about an alligator firing up because they ran out of bullets.
Grabbed an alligator.
Yeah. And well, she has an alligator shooting out of the water, shooting a cannonball out of his mouth. It was she got an A on the project, but it was the way she did it was really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But that's where a lot of things, especially in YouTube, the creativity of people that we have in this community. There's a lot of creative people, and I like it when I can sit. We're gonna have somebody coming on the show. If you ever heard of Tucker Upper, he's out of New Jersey. He's got about 45,000 subs. But
wow.
Him and his now wife, he just got married the other day. They've been just doing everything, scrapping. They almost took the whole aspect of what Steve and Steph were doing, but he's more a skateboarder, you know, that whole, and to take his channel to over 40,000 people he's so smart in what he does.
Yeah.
Well, people look at him and you think, well, just because his looks, but you know, he's so smart, and I love talking to him.
Aaron Marcus said he has a shirt that says, "You are about to exceed the limitations of my medication." Oh my goodness.
You got that right.
I could really see Casey wearing that right there. I really can. Oh goodness. But
did you hear us last night when who put it up last night? Oh, Lump Stump Reseller. I don't know if you were still on. She had they were paint t-shirts, like the iron-ons, but you paint them first.
oh,
She had Muppets and Looney Tunes.
Oh yeah. The old kits, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we said, well, we should do this. I says, you send one to everybody that's on Darlene's channel for Tuesday. We all color them in, send them to Tommy, and then he'll do each person's logo.
Right.
look, I don't know what my logo is yet. I'm just Norgus R. And
Yeah, but you got to come up with something really, really cool. You know, even if you went with the steampunk hat like you have, just that with the really funky, like this Norgus in steampunk style. You know.
So you guys like Norgus in steampunk? You guys really like steampunk Norgus?
Yeah, that because for one, it's still around and it's really big, and just
classic.
you.
I think it's classic. You know,
Yeah,
it's been around for a long time, but it's just cool.
And you know, I think they just changed the name of it, because now if you look up what is it? The people that go in the desert, Burning Man.
Yeah.
If you look up steampunk fashion, it'll take you to Burning Man. It's all the same. It's like they just changed the name of it, but it's still the creativity and the taking all those different parts to make something beautiful. That's what I love about it.
You know what you should do? You should put it out to your people and let people design a logo. You know, a couple of different people design a logo, and then you pick your favorite or pieces of each one and you put it together.
Go for it.
Because there's so many, creative people out there, way more creative than I ever could be. They could put something together for you really cool, I think.
Right.
One of the things I really love is a picture that Traci colored on one of our art therapy. And of all things, it's of a steampunk. She's going to be mailing it to me, but it is a steampunk in an adult coloring book. And she has wings too. And it is so awesome. And she colored the hair red and everything. And I said, oh, I've got to have that picture. And I really love that picture. And also, the Shamrock Pixie did me a wonderful thumbnail. It says Norgus R. What was it? Destiny, Christian. Tell me what it was, Destiny. It was Women of Faith, Sisters in Faith, or yeah. And then it's got like Netflix. See, you guys, we watch Netflix so much, it's on my mind.
We still have to do
get back on the wheel, Pat.
I know, Pat. Stop.
We still have to do the Power Rangers of Faith. Remember that one?
I didn't say. Oh yeah, that we were all trying to come up with what Power Ranger we were.
Yeah.
And I said, and then I think I said, well, does steampunk have a color or? No, I have it. I still have it, Destiny. I just don't have it in front of me. And you guys, of all things, I asked Casey. I said, "Oh my gosh, Casey, what am I going to do? How am I going to do?" He said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Why am I so nervous tonight?" He said, "I'm nervous every time I do it." I said, "Really? I'm not nervous in the mornings. I just come on and
Different,
Go
just a
for it.
different number.
and I know it was like I done got jittery and now once you guys have come on, it's wonderful. And then when Derek said he's going to take a break from YouTube, and when was it? Wednesday.
2.5 weeks ago.
Went on, and I said, Derek, please. I said, we need some giggly Derek today. Come. So yeah, he came on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to explain to other people, well, today kind of ain't a man day. Derek's just different. I said, but this past week has been great. It's been fun. And I kind of open it up and let different, didn't do the style of the women just certain days. And that's okay too. Because the way I look at it.
It's your channel. I mean, you can do it any way you feel.
Right,
Well,
exactly.
it's
If
not
you
really fun.
Hamsters every day, that's your fault.
And it's not really mine. Because I think, God wants me to do things sometimes, and He'll say,
Yeah.
This ain't the way you want to do it. You just do it the way I want you to do it. This is what you're going to do.
Right.
And then it's like, well, okay, God, okay, come on. And
You're just a tool. Not in a bad way, but a tool.
Well, Destiny's making my business cards for me. They're going to be G.I. Joe file cards. That's what they're going to look like.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Traci says she's not nervous in the morning, but look, when you sang to all, when we had that, what they call a raid.
Yep.
And I don't think anybody else could have ever pulled off singing to all those people at one time like Traci did. I laughed so hard about that. That was the funniest and best thing in the world. But that really, I always say, people don't realize that Traci comes on hurting every morning.
Mm-hmm.
And she does her thing. And she'll even tell me, I think one day this week, I got to go. And she said, Darlene, you got to go. She said, you're hurting and you got to get off.
Mm-hmm.
And
I said it in the chat the other day, but I really meant it, is I've seen with you and Traci, I've seen such a change in your demeanor from when you first started and Traci came on and she was always hurting and not happy. And now, there's just a huge transformation with you two. Their smiles. I think, like you guys were saying, the makeup, putting the makeup, that just makes you feel better. And just, it's amazing to watch the transformation between you two.
yeah, you had to see me in my PJs. I don't know how
It didn't matter to me, but it meant more to you to get up and put your face on and do what you got to be. It's important to do those kind of things for yourself.
That's why sometimes if I get up in the morning and I know I see the green light on, I'm like, good morning, sunshine, just to make sure that she's up and ready to go.
Yeah, and you and Dwayne will send these funny things, and I've even before Flippin Hustler, sometimes out of the blue, Todd will send me a message where he's singing to me. Those things mean a lot. It means a lot when somebody just sends a boo to you.
Mm-hmm.
And just to check up on you. But in the mornings, I do. My sanity is in the mornings. Get up and get the coffee going. And me and Traci, there's sometimes behind the scenes, I might have to get Traci pray for me, or we might have to, pray one for another before we even start. Derek's been on with us before. We've had to just, we need to pray over this before we get started. We've even done it once we got started. It's according to the way God wants to move this channel, because you know what? It's not me. It's Him. There was a reason that Norcas, come up and out, and that's what I needed. My creativity. I wondered if it was still going to be there. And, it took JustSandi to tell me, why would you limit God? He gave you a gift and an ability. Why would he take that back?
Right.
So, JustSandi, she will kick my butt back into place when I said, oh, Wayne would, Derek would get me all the time when I first got started.
Yep.
All the time. And I'd be like, well, I don't know why, people are coming on. He'd say, stop that. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doing that. And I'd say, doing what? And that. So he would literally every day kick my butt for putting myself down and demeaning myself or limiting myself. And the numbers, I'm amazed that God's moving, and that's where the numbers would mean, is that God's got a plan, and I'm excited. I'm excited. It's not money. It has nothing to do with money. It is that I met Matt, last week or so, because he paints.
Yep.
And next thing I know, he's there. He's here just about every day now. And Robbie, Save Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
Now he listens. And the other morning he wasn't feeling good, but he said he couldn't just shut it off.
This is good. I sent you both a video that this is your morning song now you got to listen to. It's amazing. It's
before we start. Okay.
Yeah.
I know
Dwayne will be sitting and go, oh, yeah.
You sure can.
Is that what you're thinking?
In the house.
Oh, MawMaw, how are you?
Good to see y'all. Matt, this is MawMaw in all my glory. You hear him laughing. I love this young'un right here.
We know you do.
Joy.
The drawing's already over, MawMaw. You can't get nothing for that.
The drawing's already over, MawMaw.
Y'all don't like to save that for next time.
And she's gonna try to ask me. Matt said, "Hey, MawMaw, did you go and watch his? Did you go and watch his painting yet?"
Who?
Matt. He's one paints, but you said.
Oh, he is, but I haven't had a chance to yet.
Yeah, he's in his 40s. I don't believe it.
I will.
Well, look, but Raven, yeah.
Raven,
4Speed said, "Hey, MawMaw," and
4Speed.
MT Picker said, "Hey, MawMaw." See, she MT Mark.
Matt. His name's Matt too.
No, I thought he said Mark.
I thought it
It's
was Mark.
It's Mark.
Mark. Sorry,
Mark from Montana.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody's saying, "Hey, MawMaw."
Hey, everybody.
Well, Miss Darlene, we went over a half hour. You wanted to be on until 5, and I think it's 5:30 there.
Yeah.
So, I know you get talking and stuff, but I got to eat. This fat boy got to eat once in a while.
I
So
know.
Who do you have on tonight, Dwayne?
not doing an auction tonight.
Okay.
No. I got a birthday party to go to. So.
Oh, birthday party. So you get to eat and drink. Well,
You guys, I love you too. I honestly love you too. I do.
Well, we love you, Darlene.
And both of their wives already know that I love them. And I love their wives. They have wonderful, precious wives. And you guys.
That's amazing.
And you guys, I want to tell you, everybody that's listening, God's going to move. And you know what? It's going to be amazing. And all of you guys are here with me as it does it. And so I love you guys. My husband's going to be hungry. And I'm going to let you guys go.
All right. Have
Peace
a good
out.
one.
right.
And see you guys Monday morning.
See you.
I tried to cut it in half for the both of us, and
Yeah.
I fucked it up.